should be going. Excellent. Hello everyone, I'm Iron Phoenix and welcome to Pacific Drive. Now, I've played a small amount of this since it was released. I'm about 20-ish hours in. It's good. Game is good. Now, I'm going to be doing some looting runs today, or a looting run today. I will try to avoid story in this, because the story is what it is. No, I need to tear that one off. I need to fix up my car a little bit first before we go out. I was just doing that. Just come back from a story mission, so my car is a little wrecked. When they say get prepared, yeah, just go loaded for bear and you should be all right. Just using up some of this repair putty that I've got. I've got better stuff that I can repair the car up with. I've got blowtorch, but I need to fix it up. So Olympium, this is the stuff that I need to get today. I need to get a lot of it because I want to really do up my car before I do any more mission runs. So yeah, so what is Pacific Drive? Okay, so Pacific Drive is I need a new hydro generator. Fine, it's on the list. I'll go around in a minute. I need a new side storage. Insulated door is fine, so I can fix it up. So Pacific Drive is a game about driving a potentially haunted car through the wastes in an attempt to escape the zone, the Pacific, the Olympic, it's the North Pacific, it's the Olympic Stadium or something? I don't know. I can't quite remember. Anyway, so yeah, so we are trying to escape a fenced-in area of America, and we can't just walk out. We have to go out, sort of. We're kind of getting to that, but where's my ceiling kit? That's the one. Yeah, this car needs a complete fix up. Right, let's get that armoured panel off and get that shredded. So anything with an X on the side I need to pull off and rebuild. There's a couple of things in there, just shove that in there. Yeah, I've got chests that are just full of stuff. And yeah, so anything with a cross means that it's worn out, so it's going to start suffering from issues more regularly. So I think just pulling it off, shredding it, making new stuff would probably be the best of ideas. I do need the hydro generator, if I can. Hold on, let me just use this machine. So anyway, you get to this garage and you fix up your car, you fix up the garage. The garage has got more stuff in it than it had when I first started. You know, it's got this thing which heals items that I put in it when I go off for a drive. When I get back, anything that I've put in there will have healed up. Doesn't fix worn stuff though, so yeah, any worn stuff I just scrap it and start over. Just grab all of this. So what do I need? I need a new hydro generator. Do I need storage on the side? Probably not, actually. I'm just going to see. Oh, I've got side storage there. I can just use that. So the game is all about doing little runs into the wastes to build up your garage, your personal stuff, because you've also got your own your own armour, body armour, which is built through this. And yeah, your car, yourself, and your garage. And in doing so, because your car is upgraded, you can survive out in the waste longer. You've got more storage, and you can just kind of keep yourself going. I think there was another panel that was damaged. Oh, it was just that armoured panel that I need to make a new one of. So the car is set up to be... no, that's an armoured bumper. Armoured panel. So the car is set up to be tough at the front. So I've got armour all the way around here, armoured bumper, designed to just plough through everything. The middle is a little bit lighter, though obviously I've got the Olympium door, which is a new thing that I've just unlocked. Yeah, this side seems to be mostly sort of more armour, though I've got a anti-corrosive panel on the back here. And then the back is armoured at the moment. It's a bit hodgepodge. There's a little bit of lead plating to protect against radiation, a little bit of insulation to protect against electric attacks, more lead. The middle is sort of a little bit more utilitarian. The back is armoured. And the middle is, yeah, and the front is very armoured. So, yeah, let's make a new blowtorch. Quickly just fix up these bits. And so that panel. The screen up here tells us the status of each thing. So the only thing I need to just fix up is that side storage. The wheels should be pretty much good to go. The wheels are pretty tough, but I will just give them a spot of welding, just to make sure we're all good. Right. Okay, so the car itself is now fully healed. I just need to add some fuel to it. And I'll just take you quickly around the car. So, as I said, armour. Side storage and a hydro generator. Hydro generator is going to generate power when it rains. When it's not raining, 2 solar panels. In here, we've got the turbo light engine. And in the seats behind me, I've got a high capacity battery and an extra fuel tank. Roof storage on the roof, obviously, and this thing is my resource radar to help me find stuff, and that's going to be very useful in a moment. Tools I'm carrying just some scrappers, some hand vacs, and some upgrades of that. And I think we're pretty much good to head on out. I don't need to carry that with me. I will keep that on me. I don't need to carry a med kit on me. I've got the food. Right. Now, time to plan our route. Oh God, I'd not looked at this before I started. Right, that's a tourist attraction. That means tourists. Oh God. Okay. So these areas here are areas with extreme conditions. These are areas that are going through some major instability. The map is very busy today. I think that's probably going to be my best bet. I need to go somewhere with resources. But I need it to be in the smokestacks area because I need the is it Red Spires? Might be Red Spires. I don't know where it is. Oh no, it must be Red Spires. Yeah. So it would be Red Spires. High. Ooh, okay. That's not in an instability. That's just shy of it. I can get there if I go up to F1, then over to B1. Oh, I can get straight there. That's perfect. Right, we're going there. So these wider roads here are highways. So I can, instead of going, to E5, going down all these side roads, because I need to get up there, I can just bypass all of that and just go straight up F1 and then over to B1 and then straight over there. And that's not going... I'll miss all the instability. Great. Perfect. This is going to go horribly wrong. I just know it. Let's turn the key. And go. Now things are going to be a bit weird. I'll just give you that warning. We're going to see things. That's all I can really say. If you've not seen what's going on with this game before, things are going to get a little strange. No, we're not talking like hallucinations or anything like that. No. Everything here is completely real. Just things are going to get a little bit strange. So, your top tips of driving out here. If you've got a resource scanner, give yourself a quick scan. What you're looking for, there you go. I've got one immediately. There is, up here, just avoid that one. That will take control of your car and ram it into a tree if you're not careful. These things can carry some good loot. I didn't put the handbrake on, but well, it'll be fine. There you go, blowtorch straight off. Now, I did go through a phase of not picking up quite as much stuff as I am, but now I've got the better workbench in the boot. I can actually craft panels if I need to. So if something falls off or breaks, I can actually just replace it. Anything I care about goes into the trunk in the trunk. There are critters that will steal things off your car. So, just something to be wary of. We're going down here, and now the ruined cars. There is loot in the ruined cars, but it's too sort of small fry to really sort of stop and get out to do those. But yeah, so we've got a lot of cars. What I'm looking for specifically is a box truck, which there's one up there, and that's going to mess with my car. Those things mess with your car. Oh god. Maybe that's where all the tourists come from. Right, I'm not taking the crude door, and really I should stop picking up the paint because I've got way too much of it back at the shop. But I will take most of the rest of that. I'll leave the panels and the flares because I'm getting quite a lot of those. A lot of anomalies are light sensitive, so you can distract them using the flares. Oh god. Just got an achievement for not putting the car into drive. Until for a few days now, I've had the auto drive in the back, but because I wanted the bigger battery pack inside, for the possibility in the future that I upgrade this to an electric engine, though that's probably not going to happen. I'm probably going to go straight for the limb chipped one. So yeah, that's fuel, that's fine. Just give it another quick scan, see if there's anything of note. Doesn't seem that way, that's fine, everything's good. So far this is reasonably chill. We've had a left-right anomaly and some pothole anomalies, nothing too major. That's fine. And a lot of rain, but that's cool because that's charging my battery. Great. So we're now going into a zone. And things might get a little strange here. We'll see. What I'm looking for at the moment is low-level stuff. Cloth is good. Cloth is really useful at the moment. It's actually quite a nice day, as it turns out. Right. So, where are we going? We are the blue dot, and we are not actually going that far. I'm not going to hang around in this zone particularly long because I want to get on to the stuff that I really need. A little hidden anomaly there, and I've missed my junction. I also didn't actually check for quirks before I left, so there might be, well, there are at least 3 quirks on this car that I've not found. Quirks are your car malfunctioning in weird ways. So as a basic example, if you a quirk might develop where when you close the trunk, the horn sounds. It's that's a reasonably sort of minor thing. It's not sort of desperate that you fix that, but you can get some quite more annoying ones. One that I get quite often is whenever the wipers move right, that door opens. That's the thing that can happen on this car, and that seems to be quite a common thing that can happen on this car. It's not happening at the moment. We should be good. As you can see, door's not doing right. That was me hitting an anomaly. Right, and now we go in. There are hotkeys, by the way, for the headlights and all this stuff. I'm just doing it manually because A, I can't always remember exactly what the hotkeys are. I think it's like Z and X or something. And B, I just like fumbling for the physical control while you're driving. It's really cool. I like that, especially when you've got tourists around you and you're trying to keep an eye on them, but you're also fumbling for where the ignition is. Apologies, I just needed a snack. Right. So, that's an abductor. That's also an abductor. They'll grab hold of you, try to drag you into the woods with their sort of long arm. I've got a limb shield, this thing, that will, in fact, my top tip, as soon as you unlock the, no, it's the limb shield, the limb impulse, I think it's called, the limb pulse thing. Get one of those, stick it to your back, stick it where your back bumper would be. You'll be safe from quite a lot of the more sticky anomalies out there. And there's a lot of them, so it's well worth doing. Also, if you get those bunnies that come at you, you fire your pulse thing, sends them flying. And that's basically my biggest sort of top tip, I guess, of surviving in the waste. Drive carefully when you can. Drive hard when you can't drive carefully. If you're going to drive hard, make sure that your front is armoured up, so you can just push through most of it. Let's just see what we got. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna nip over to that one. It's reasonably chill here. I need these. People ask, how do you get thermostat? That's how you get thermostat. You come to one of the hotter areas, the hotter biomes, and you look for these weird machines, and they've kind of got thermostat growing above them. Hit it with your impact hammer or your upgraded one, and Bob's your uncle. You've now got yourself thermostat, so that you can then start bulking out the front of your vehicle. Alright, let's just stop here. Oh yes, there's quite a lot of good stuff here. I'll get the animal stripes, I'll get the food. That's crude bumper. Okay. If you're not careful, you can injure yourself with the back door. I just love how, I guess, tactile this game is. You know, everything is as you would do. You know, you put it into, you turn the ignition on, you put it into drive, you move off. If it's raining or if you've got something obstructing your screen, you can turn your wipers on, clear it off. If it's dark, you turn the lights on. If you're an idiot and stand too close when you're closing the boot, it hits you in the face and does damage to you. Some things it doesn't tell you, and for things that it probably should. For example, on this dashboard, where is the radiation indicator? It's that thing there. It's that weird line thing. It's this one here. The compass is something that I rarely use, and I don't know even if it's pointing in the right direction. It is. But when I'm driving, I don't use the compass, I look over. And I like the idea of, okay, I want to look at the minimap. There you go. It's great for working out where the road actually is, and also for working out where our things are that we need. Right, this is the point where I think we turn the lights on. There's a lot of fuel barrels out there. Do I need fuel? No, I don't. I'm fairly well stocked. Alright, this is the driving carefully part because we've got no road. Oh, we do have a road. Actually, it's up here. Now, there's not a huge amount of stuff that I actually need in this area. The only thing I'm going for, I think, will be the stuff that I will need to get home again. Generally, I'm not sort of going for, you know, if cloth is there, I take it. And I need a lot of it. I've not done a supply run specifically for cloth yet, though that may indeed be coming. But, alright, okay, so we've got one coming up here. I'll be a bit careful because taking these can trigger other things to happen. So it's just up here. Ooh, the edge of an anomaly. Nice. Alright. So, unstable anchors, I do need some of these. because I'm trying to upgrade the garage. Right. Oh, no, I actually hit it, I think. When you grab those anchors, the world can go a bit weird. A bit crazy. Right, let's just drift down here. Ooh, that was a little bit steeper than I expected, but well, we're on the road again. One of those bouncy things on me. There it is, one of those scrappy things. So I wondered what that green thing was, and it's sitting on top of the car. Right. Okay, it's going through. I don't need any more thermostat at the moment. The thing that I need is marsh eggs, but I'm not going to find out here. I am pulling to one side rather nastily. Okay, right. So, in order to get out of here, we need 4 clim. And those little orb things will help get us out of the area. But I don't want to actually leave here yet. This is a supply run, and we've not got our supplies that we need yet. Oh Lord, that's a thing. Yeah, there's a lot of things in this game. I found a boat earlier, or at least the front of one. Yeah, as it's here. Let's turn that off just to make sure that we're not attracting attention. It's got some radiation. Let's be quick and we should be fine. There was one on the other side. Because I need the electronics, so why not? It's a little radiation-y out here. It's fine. Get in the car, and then that radiation goes away. Just eat some canned food. The game really does throw canned food at you, so why not? I don't think I've ever actually... I think I might have taken a med kit for, like, on the tutorial or something, but I've not actually used one since. And just eat the food constantly. Alright, what we got here should be another unstable. I'm always just sort of ready to run with these. But it looks like most of the problem with these areas is that it's just very radiation-y. We're almost to... Don't need all of them. In fact, I'm not going to even bother grabbing all of them. I'm just going to grab, enough to make the final area just a little bit easier. If I need to grab a little bit more, do that. Another cool thing you can do is you can actually close the doors by just walking into them, or... Oh god, that's, yeah, something hit me. Yeah, you can, sorry, you can close the doors by just sort of either walking into them or by driving your car into a wall, which is very useful for when the door suddenly opens for no reason, because you've got a quirk that does it. Alright, the battery has taken a knock. Do I want to fix it out here? I could do. How much charge do I have? Quite a bit. Right, well, yeah, we'll just go out here. The battery, which is that one, has taken a knock, as has one of the wheels. Alright, okay. Just open here, just have a quick look to see what's wrong. It is sealing kit, as will the wheel. So, can I make one? Probably not. Oh, I can. I can make one. Okay. We'll fix the battery, because I'm going to need that. The wheel I can fix later. I can't remember if I'm carrying a spare. I had a bit of an incident yesterday. Oh god, that's a bad time to run into one of those. Yeah, when the map says dead end, don't enter. Don't enter, because there's no way back apart from just abandoning it, and that leaves some of your stuff behind. So it's not ideal. Right. We are now going into the zone that I want to go into. This is a mining trip. I need Olympium, so I need to gather as much Olympium from this zone as possible. Right. First off, just do a exhausting explosions is what I've got in this area. I also will need to grab some bits and pieces, but what I actually need is a car. Weirdly enough, I just need one of those junkers. There's one. These zones tend to be actually reasonably quiet. Once you get into the deep zone, as we are basically in now, we are in a deep zone. There are anomalies. They don't seem to be quite so numerous. They seem to be nastier. But, well, some of them can seem to be a bit nastier. I just need to scrap that off-road tyre. I just need the rubber off it so I can make the sealing kit for the other wheel. Sealing kit. I will also, while I'm here, do we have... Okay, we've got armoured stuff. We've got no loot out of it. That's fine. See what we got around. Yeah, we need to go down here without really being able to see. That does make life a little easier if I turn the lights on. Right. What's that? Oh, I know these are fine. These will go away in a minute. Either explode. Yeah, that's damaged my car a little. It's fine. Oh, right, yeah, that's a thing. That's not the thing that I was looking for. That's a blacksmith anomaly. It's quite violent. So, well, here we go. That's the stuff I want. It's right next to one of these trucks as well. Right, nice. Okay. Turn the lights off because I don't want to attract too much attention. Get some limb magnets out of that. That's not bad at all. As well as some Martian eggs. Oh no, red balloons. I will need those as well. So we're taking the, just basically just mining this stuff off. Can just pick these up as well, but I prefer to use the vacuum. I'm also going to, as I'm here, just grab plasma. Ooh, 4 plasma out of that one. And what we got inside? Cloth is what I'm looking for in these. Backpack, that would be cloth. Don't need the glass, I've got plenty of that. Can I rearrange this stuff a little? I've got 2 spots that I could use. Let's get back in there and we get 200 meters that way. Oh, and some. That's no. I need the corrupted one. Yeah, I'll grab the corrupted one. Just here. Just in case this sort of ends with the end of the run, I'll take the corrupted one instead. The zone can get a little tetchy when you start messing around with it. We are surrounded by tour buses, I think, which are sort of like big hands with tourists in them. So let's just move away from all of that and just do another quick scan. Yep, 128 meters this way. Unless that was the one I already... Nope, that's a new one. Good. Yep, that is a new one. Good. Excellent. Ooh, that's right next to her. Right, he's gonna get angry with me. Oh god, I've got one of these things on me. Oh god. Use the emergency teleporter to move it and get out of here because the oh. blacksmith is tetchy. Should be fine. Once I move away from him a bit, he'll be fine. Right. Well, got some Olympian out of that. I reckon it doesn't look like there's much left in the area. I don't fancy going back towards that, just to make sure that car's a bit knocked around. Looks like I've lost a tyre as well. Let's just park up here where it's quiet and just have a bit, take stock. Right, I think that'd be a flat. Do I have a ceiling kit? No, I don't. I'm going to need it for... I say I'm going to need it. I don't need it, but it would be nice to just make sure that the car's reasonably fixed up for this next part. As we're going to have to go for a bit of a fast drive. I've got the juice to open the portal now, but it's fine. That's what happens when you are standing too close. I'm just going to do that. So you can just physically close doors. I like that. It's a very sort of haptic game, I guess. Something's just hit me. We then do that. And then we get driving. That big beam of yellow death, that's what we need to drive into. And now the zone gets a little crazy. It doesn't really want me to go. Yeah, I don't fancy hanging around here any longer. Mostly because it doesn't have what I need. It probably does if I really went digging, but my car was getting quite battered. So, yeah, just keep planting it. At some point I'm going to have to maybe come off this road on this corner. And there we go. I can see what I can actually make now. So that was a run. That took me about 40 minutes. Stream is buffering. I lose it. Yeah, that's fine. Yes, that based on the duration of the live stream, that run didn't actually take me that long. Considering that was all the way into the deep zone and back, they don't your runs don't take that long, I don't think, on average. Yeah, it's fine. Frame rate is in the storms. The frame rate does seem to drop a bit. I have to say the frame rate did raise when they did the. They've done some patches, so if performance is a worry for you, yeah, the frame rate won't be a solid 60. I'm fairly certain about that. I don't know what proportion of people are actually getting a solid 60 on this game. But I've never really worried about that myself. As long as it's a stable frame rate, I'm fine with that. I would rather have a solid 30 than a sometimes 60, and some, it going sort of flicking between 60 and 1. That's unplayable to me. Obviously, other people will probably disagree, and I'm sure that they will at length disagree with that. But to each their own is what I will reply with. Right, I do need to get all this stuff out of here. Right, now to fix up the car again. Right, so we've got a crack, so we need that sealing kit. That door's had it. I did paint this. I have actually painted this, but it's been through so many sort of me pulling panels off. I think I painted this like yesterday, and already I've got new panels on here, which I can't be bothered to paint it each time I replace the panels, so it just looks a little hodgepodge. Let's have a quick look around. I would really like to replace this bumper with the Olympian one, but rubber is the thing that I need. Of all the things that I need. The friendly dumpster might also have some as well. So I want the Olympian bumper. I can make a powered bumper, but it uses power to do. So I'm just going to have the standard one. Oh yes, that looks kind of beefy. And I'll just shred that one. So I'd need a door. I bet I've got a door actually. Let's have a quick look. I've got an insulated bumper in there. Let's see what we've got. Steel door, no. Got an armoured panel which needs to go into the... I've got a couple of armoured panels actually that need to go into the machine. Because armoured panels are something that I do go through, so really we should be healing those. I don't have another door, so let's see what we got. Wait, which door was this to replace? That one. Oh, that could be an armoured door. Alright. Now, this mess can just be cleaned up with that one. See if there's anything that I can make, craft. Really, I want stuff for here. Right, so that requires... The one that I really want is the repair station. That's expensive. 600 marsh eggs and some lemon chips. That will probably be... I'll probably do a run at some point for that, and I can get some better storage for that. What about this? Marsh eggs again. I'm going to have to do a marsh eggs run. Marsh eggs and fabric. Yeah, right, okay. Oh, I can get myself one of these. Oh, done. These are just straight upgrades to your character. So now I've just got some more protection, impact resistance, 45% impact resistance as a result. I would really like to get the radiation protection. So I'll have to keep an eye out for lead. But yeah, marsh egg seems to be the next thing. But I think I'm going to end this stream here. I've got to fix up my car and go out on a swamp run, I think, and get some marsh eggs sorted out. But that is Pacific Drive. Very fun game. I'm having a whale of a time with it because it fulfills everything that I really want. It's a game about fixing up a car and fixing up your home base. It's single player. There's no online components or quasi-online components for there's no it's not being built with co-op in mind. And it's not been, and it's not got those things where it's like, hey, people can just invade on your single-player game to mess you up, and it's like, oh, I don't want any of that. I just want a single-player game. So it's a single-player experience. It's a full release as well. The developers seem to be quite active in fixing stuff as they appear, and they have a bit of a laundry list of issues to fix. Weird stuff like how the abductors will get hyper focused on the bunny thingamajigs, stuff like that, and it's all it's certainly all fixable. One thing that there isn't is a save feature for when you're in when you're doing a run. So that's just something to consider when you're planning out. Do you have actually enough time to complete a run? But as I said, runs don't take that long. So yeah, I mean, if you're scavenging every square inch of the zone, but I don't bother, mostly because I don't have the storage to. I haul this stuff back, and I go out with an item with something in mind to pick up. I need cloth, so I'll go out on a cloth run, or I need marsh eggs, and I'll go out on a marsh eggs run, and I'll go out with that in mind. I don't think there's anything else that I can actually unlock. I'm trying to unlock everything at the moment. I don't really care what it is right now. The big gas reservoir for the top, probably not going to need it, but you never know. I may as well just grab everything at this point. Okay. So that is pretty much on my list of things that I really do want, because being able to just come back into the garage and being instantly repaired, yeah, that's what I want. But anyway, I'm going to end this stream here for now, a little bit shorter than normal, but if I do another run, then it's going to be another 40 minutes or something. So yeah, with that, I will say thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time.